Hello everyone, this is Teacher MoMO coming to you from my SayABC classroom. I wanted to share some tips that can help you in classes where you have one student. I have two classes on the weekend where I have one student and they are advanced, and the material sometimes it's not as challenging as I'm sure their parents want. So let's start with the tips. I always ask, how's the weather in China? Is it snowy? Is it sunny? Is it hot? Is it cold? That is a great way to practice daily conversation and to begin to expand the material. Then we move on to the songs. And so going over the vocabulary in the lyrics is another way to to create an activity to expand. So we were talking about birds and nature, so I would give her the card, have her read it, and then ask her to draw the picture. They love to draw. I try to incorporate drawing as much as possible. So we had bird, she would draw that. Then we also had tree, then she would draw that. Yesterday we started the clothes lesson, and so we talked about hats. And I said, what hat do you like? Hat 1 or do you like hat 2? And she told me she liked hat 1, and then we drew a picture of the hat again to reinforce the hat vocabulary and to let her draw. Another thing we do is we bring out Pinky and the other characters to have our hello conversation at the beginning. I say, this is Pinky. Is Pinky thirsty? Is Pinky angry? So a way to practice the emotions, to create voices, make it fun. So those are some of my tips that I do at the beginning of the class. Throughout the lessons, I'm teaching phonics. So when we are reviewing, I bring out my flashcards. So here they are. And if we're learning maybe the letter L, I learned this from another teacher at my other company, that we should review all of the letters coming up to L. So we review A, B, C, the name, and the sound. So what's its name? What does it say? Some of my students still have a little bit of problems of understanding that there's a name and a sound. So we review all of those. Sometimes we review it backwards to try to make it a little bit more interesting, right? And so those are some of the tips I wanted to share for expanding your class when you have one student, especially when you have them on Saturday and Sunday, to make it fun. Hope this helps.